Hey beautiful people, welcome to another beautiful episode of Relufe BuzzZone. And you know how we do it. This is where we get to talk about everything entertainment, from entertainment gist, social media scoops, scandals, celebrity gossip, hot takes, a lot of insights, and all of that. This is where we talk about it right here on Relufe TV. My name is AY with the double O, and as usual, I'm going to be starting off with the gist zone, which is where we get into the entertainment news, everything happening with celebrities, the lifestyle, and a whole lot of that. Let's get started. On our first stop here, Burna Boy has apologized for disassociating himself from Afrobeat after realizing the importance of that particular genre of music. So I think there was an interview or a part where he had talked about, underplayed the importance of Afrobeat, and here he's also saying that his own genre of music is Afrofusion. But he said that, and I also like to believe that whether Afrofusion, whether Afropop, or whatever, it is still under the umbrella of Afrobeat, and that's what Burna Boy is coming out, to say that, okay, I understand this now, I acknowledge it rather, and I'm sorry, for saying that, Afrobeat is not important and all of that. And he said that with this newfound knowledge, he wouldn't have made those kind of comments, and he has apologized for his confusing statement. And also, Burna Boy recently released his 8th album titled No Sign of Weakness, featuring a lot of global stars like Travis Scott, Mick Jagger, and a whole lot of that. And the album's success has led to a tour of North America and Europe, which is going to be touring, I think, till the end of the year. All right, away from that, Nigerian singer Small Doctor. Now, this one is very funny. Shared his experience of renting a bad luck house. Now, he said that, this was a house that he used to live in, a house that looked really perfect, but it literally went from 100 to 0. And this is where I like to talk about the fact that life is, indeed spiritual. Now, this is someone coming to share his own personal experience about the fact that it was bubbling, things were going on for him until he moved into this particular house. And I think this is just someone that pays attention. I feel like sometimes a lot of us do not pay proper attention to our life journey. Even when we start a new job, how, things start to take a turn in our lives. So he said that he advised the public to do their research and ask neighbors questions before renting any house in particular. He also talked about the importance of praying before making a decision, and he also talked about the fact that and he referenced the landlady. I mean, he didn't really go into details of what it is that he noticed about the house, but literally he's just talking about the fact that he moved into a house and he went from 100 to nothing, literally. And he's warning about bad luck houses. Now, I cannot say, because I don't have an experience with, bad luck houses, but I've heard people talk about the fact that even for jobs, when they start a particular job, they're supposed to be making, a better salary, and you're earning that money, but you don't know where it's going to. I think those are examples of like bad luck and what have you. Away from that, Angela Okorie, an interesting turn, Nollywood actress Angela Okorie has talked about that the fact that she still has fragments of bullet pellets from 2019 attack. And I remember far back as 2019 when she came out, with that video when she was attacked. Her face, her head was a total mess. Anyone that saw that video far back as then would know that she went through a whole lot. Her head, her face was swollen, literally her head, and gunshot. And I think that she's one testimony child. That's the only way I can put it. Because even a bullet wound in the arm has killed a lot of people. Not to now talk of the brain is like, it's crazy. And she's recently gone to run a test, and she has posted a picture of the scan and talked about the fact that there were still bullet pellets in her head. And I mean, thank God for life, literally thank God for life. And a lot of people had like so many comments, and I'm still going to be coming back to that on social media scope. Away from that, this is interesting. Nollywood actor and filmmaker Claire Flyer recently unveiled a 115-seater cinema named after him. Now, the cinema is located in a 60-acre facility, and it serves as a hub for film production, cultural tourism, and training as well. And Kole Afolayan had shared a video of the unveiling on his Instagram page where he was seen touring the facility with his friends and all of that. Now, the cinema owner is Seyi Vodi. So Kole Afolayan, as a swimmer in his own what's it called, in his own restaurant, whatever. I know he has his own cinema where you can go and see movies and a whole lot of that, but this one was just named after Kole Afolayan. So it's owned by Seyi Vodi, and Kole Afolayan, there was just a video where they were going on a tour and all of that, and this is some sort of recognition, I would say, for Kole Afolayan. And he talked about the fact that the cinema will be called the Kole Afolayan Cinema in recognition to its contributions to the movie industry. And this isn't Kole Afolayan's major achievement. He has launched, Captain Village in Oyo, and Captain Village and Resort in Oyo, and a whole lot of achievements that Kole Afolayan has rather, but this just also adds to the list. In another interesting turn, Juma Jukes, Tanzanian singer Juma Jukes, has confirmed the fact that his newly married, or his new bride, Priscilla, just converted to Islam from Christianity. Now, there's no video to back this up. In all of the posts that I've seen this, I've only seen it on blogs where, it's captioned that Juma Jukes has talked about the fact that there's no video. I've not seen any video I've not seen any video that shows that, he said any of that. So, the blogs are saying that his wife, and it took him a while, that he said it took a while to be able to convince his wife, to convert to Islam. Now, Priscilla is a Nigerian influencer and daughter of Nollywood actress Iyabo Ojo, and she's now a Muslim, and he said it wasn't easy convincing her and all of that. And they both had a publicized, wedding, publicized affair, the wedding between two countries, Nigeria and Tanzania. And Juma also talked about the fact that he wanted, like a dream destination wedding, and his wife, wanted the same thing. Whatever works for the two of them. But there've been a lot of comments, backlash about, Priscilla, wearing the, I'm a Jesus girl crown, and all of a sudden you're moving from, your religion to another religion. But she's married. Let people do whatever they said they want. That's her husband. We can't tell her what to do. All right. In another interesting turn here. Now, this one, I don't know about confidentiality agreements with the lawyer, but for an entertainment lawyer coming to talk about the terms and conditions or contract between a music artist and the label. A lot of comments as well, but let's get to the story. Entertainment lawyer Yemisi Falaye has talked about the fact that Asake had to part ways with Olamide's record, YBNL, because he felt cheated after signing a contract that he didn't fully understand. Now, Falaye had advised Asake not to sign the contract, warning him that he will be signing away his rights in perpetuity. However, Asake ignored the advice and signed the contract anyways, even insulting Falaye. I think she's just coming to reiterate the fact that, I warned Asake ahead of, this contract, and when things went south, what I said, eventually came to pass. Now, Asake had been in the music industry for years without a big breakthrough, rather, and he was excited, when Olamide signed him. So I would say that, of course, the excitement and the rush and the fame, that came in the fact that, I'm on Olamide's, record label and a whole lot of that would also not make anyone sit down to think about the fact, okay, why would this person want to, do anything to sabotage my career? He's just trying to help me. So I think in the moment that Asake signed what he signed, he wasn't really thinking, and this is what, exposure, fame, and a whole lot of that can do to anybody. Now, of course, he separated in December, and Asake has started a new journey in his career, and I think that he's enjoying whatever it is that he's currently doing. And basically, final stop on the BuzzZone, Burna Boy has secured another platinum certification in the US with his 2019 hit record On the Low, selling over 1 million units. Now, this marks his third RIAA platinum certification, and The Low was a lead single from his Grammy-nominated album African Giant, which achieved gold certifications in several other countries. And the song is Burna Boy's 7th certification, solidifying his position as one of the most certified Nigerian stars in the US. I'd say congratulations to Burna Boy. I mean, I think Burna Boy, David and Wizkid, those three are topping the charts, in the Nigerian music industry, but they're doing a whole lot more, even beyond Nigeria, on the international level. I like that. I mean, Africa, Nigeria is being represented well. And that's about it on the GISCERN. Next up is a social media scoop. Now, what is that one post that got like a lot of comments, reactions, and whatnot on social media? Now, this one is quite sensitive, right? But I'd say that the comments are not really encouraging. So, it's about Peter Obi, and the post here says, humility is not, he said it, right? Humility is not a campaign strategy, it's my way of life, says Peter Obi. Now, backstory to this is there was a video that came about a week ago where Peter Obi had, we saw Peter Obi serving food at a party. Now, people that are humble do not really come out to say, oh, look at me, I'm humble, right? But at the same time, whether or not the level that you get to in life, I think that people will do what they would do. Like, who you are is who you are. Do you understand? You can't change that for position or for whatever it is, basically, right? He's saying that this has always been who I was. Now, I've seen other pictures where people have gone to pick his pictures from years back, even when he was a governor, and the fact that he had always done these things. But Peter Obi is one person that has granted one too many interviews already, and the fact that he's in the opposition party, talking about the fact that the APC government is this, is that. So I think that he should do things consciously, with all consciousness. You can't be going around serving food at parties. You are not a server. It's not your party. I would understand if, that party was his party and he was trying to be nice to his friends. No, it's not your party. You can't go around doing the work of other people and saying that you're just being humble and that humility is your way of life. But let's get to the comments, because Nigerians, someone says the humble ones don't have to say it though, and I agree with this person, trust me. Someone said, well said, sir. Another comment here says, yes, I trust you. Anything you do is right. They are not used to good leaders. Okay, never say never. Another one here says, to serve food up and down for party na your way of life. Okay, laughing emoji. Another one here says, but that food sharing, me no like hamo. It can't be like scripts, yeah? Another one says that the man is too good for Nigerians. We are not ready to welcome change. Nobody is too good for anybody. I cannot even believe any Nigerian politician at your own detriment, because I don't think that anybody is coming to do I don't think that anyone is a saint. I think they are politicians. They would play politics. Of course, they can be better than the other. Someone can offer us something better, but I'm not doing political talk, and I'm not doing any political campaign. All right, another one is ta, get out. Someone says for how many party you go serve for December? True, how many party you serve? Mr. Peter Obi, how many party I've not seen you serve food before. But now that you want to become president, by all means, I know I'm shaking some tables. If you want to comment about it, please drop it in the comment box. Another one says, which occasion will you be sharing food again, sir? I'm sure you give me fried fish and turkey. I cannot wait. Woo! Imagine saying him and say, sir, I'll vote for you. Just give me bring the biggest turkey in the pot for me. Right, that's the spirit. Another one says, my president, don't mind your president. Don't mind them. Most of them are not raised or were not raised with love. Someone says, Ojuaye president wannabe. I agree with my full chest to this one. Someone says fact. That's its nature. That's his nature. It doesn't even need no explanation. It's his nature. Are you his wife? Are you his child? Do you live in the same house with him? I don't understand. Someone says one time, meaning that they are deceiving you, sir. Someone says him too lie. Someone says, yeah, patronize me. I gonna say you humble. Oga, what did you do for your state? And a whole lot of, someone says story, someone says Oga just they explain. But I mean, that's about it on social media scoop. A whole lot of comments. I cannot read everything. But of course, if you also want to add to these comments, you can drop it in the comment box. If you like Peter Obi's strategy, if you think it's just been humble and it's not a strategy, you can drop it as well in the comment box. Anything you think, anything you see, the comment box is open. Flood it. All right, that's about it on today's episode of Relufe BuzzZone. As I always say, don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe. It's because of you that I'm doing all of this talking. Of course, I want to see your comments. I want to see more subscriptions. I want to see a lot of likes, a lot of views. Please watch this. Share with your friends and family. And if this is your first time here, click that subscribe button because you're going to enjoy a lot of content coming your way from Relufe TV. My name is AY with the double O. And of course, I will be doing this again on another episode of Relufe BuzzZone. Bye.